Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and welcome to the July Junk Journal Challenge. And it's hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. And so for days 14 and 15, I'm combining the prompts, and it is faded photograph and written in the margins. So I've decided that I'm going to make like a flip to go over a page, like a page flip. So I've gathered some stuff together. I found a little image for the photographs, the faded photograph. It's from the Homestead in Warm Springs Valley. It's a vintage style book. And so I just cut a page, image from out of there. And we're going to dab it up and make it kind of vintage. And then I also have just like a piece of coffee dyed paper, scrap paper, and then for the written in the margin, I love that vintage handwriting from back in the day. So I just took a little piece from this little vintage book, memo book or whatever, and I'm going to be using it along with for the basically what I'm going to do is I've just folded these in half to make sure, and I wanted to make sure it would fit over the page, and it will. And I'm going to be adding this around here, and that's kind of like the margin, and so it's written literally in the margin and on both sides of the paper. So, and then I'm going to add this over top of it, but we're going to idle this photo up first. And I'll probably use some stamps, just some like background stamps and stuff like that. So first we're just going to idle up this photo. And I'm just going to take my little sanding block. And it's already kind of faded anyway. But I'm just going to kind of go around the edges of it to make it even more faded. I don't want to like take away from too much of it. But I'm going to make it look like it's literally like faded. You know what I mean? So, alright. And then I'm just going to add just a little hint. Just whatever's left of vintage photo distress oxide ink. I'm just going to kind of go around the photo. And just give it that faded look. That old faded look. Okay, and then I'm going to glue it to a piece of white cardstock. Well, first I'm going to go around the edge with the black just to kind of make it pop a little bit more so it can show up against the white cardstock. And I'm going to glue it to the cardstock, and I'm going to distress it. And I'm going to cut it out, you know, in the shape, like leaving like a stroke. I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm going to add it to a piece of brown cardstock. And I'm just going to use, I guess I'll just use some paste so that the other wet glue doesn't leave like a film. And I may even stitch going around the edge. I think I will. I'm just gonna put this here. And I had the idea to even stamp on it, which, you know what, I think I will. I think I'm just gonna take like a postage, I'm just gonna randomly, like in this corner, just kind of put like postage stamps stuff on there. Just kind of random. And then I'm not going to do a whole lot like that, just a little bit, you know, just enough to give it an idled up kind of look, you know. Okay. Alright, I've got that on there. And then, and these right here are Bo Bunny airmail stamp. I don't know what this comes from. This comes from something else. And then, so let's go ahead and cut this out. And then I'm just going to round off the corners. And I'm going to distress these edges too. And then let's glue this to some brown cardstock. And this is going to be going over the cover. It's like a journal topper. Just going to round these edges. Okay, so now we're going to idle this up. So let's just go ahead and do some stamping on here. We can also add just a little bit of these, what do you call it? Airmail stamps. Just randomly, you know. And like I said, this is just, actually I'm going to, oh, I wish I had my staple gun, but I don't have one. I'm going to glue part of this down, one side of it down. And if I had any sense, I would have, I would have put the glue on this instead of on that, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, I'm just going to fold that, and then I'm just going to add glue on this. I should have distressed it first, but it's okay because I can still kind of go over it. And I'm just going to center this. And now we've got some writing in the margin. It's written in the margins. This is going to go here. And actually I could make that a tuck spot and put like a little tag right there or something. Yeah, I will need a tag so I can identify this prompt. And I think I'm going to add just another little stamp right there, just so you can see it, because I just covered it up. Even though you can see it on this side, I want to be able to see it on this side as well. So we're going to have some type of writing in the margin. Let me just close that up. Alright, so now you can see the writing in the margin. And like I said, I'm not going to stitch. Not today. We'll leave it. I think it'll be fine like that. And then I'm just going to put a tag in here that's going to identify what the prompt was. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to add an eyelet. Alright, so we finally completed it, and so we now have faded photograph and written in margins. And I just made the over the cover or over the page journaling spot. And so we have our faded photograph, which is this magazine image that I scuffed up and stamped and just added some stamped images and these little fussy cut and embossed images, the numbers, and then here's that little ink pen that was fussy cut. And then you turn it to the back, you've got your writing in the margins. So, and then on the front, this comes out, and you have like a little dangle right here and the word journal, and then our prompts, faded photograph, written in the margins, double-sided tag, and open it up, and then you have your journal writing space. And I just had, these are some words that I had gotten from Whispers of Time journal kit, and a lot of these are from my Ko-Fi shop. Some of them are freebies and just different things. And then I just fussy cut them out, made a little cluster, same thing here, and here we are. Did a little stamping back here and on this side, stitching around the edge, and I like how it turned out. What do you guys think? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And if you want to participate and want to share your work, just use the hashtag jjjc2025. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching, and happy crafting.